Alright guys, so today we are showing off this Kale Berserk. She is pretty good. I remember when she first got her awakening, she was actually like the hardest hitter on the Universal Survival Saga team. You know, now she's not quite that good. We are going to break her down first. If you already know what she does, feel free to skip forward in the video a little bit. If you don't know what she does, feel free to stay here. Her leader skill physical types get 2 key and 90% stats. That's fine for Dokkan Battlefield if you don't have anything better. It's usable, but obviously it could be better. And then moving on, her super attack, she causes immense damage to enemy and lowers defense, so that is one of the great things about her. She has immense, which most of the time they don't give to just regular banner units like her. And then her passive, she gets 120% attack, and then she launches an additional attack which has a great chance to become a super. So she has a 120% attack buff, right? And then she has an additional attack which has a 70% chance to become a super, which, I mean, if you add up that, like, attack stat, it's insane. Well, the only real thing is here there's no defense. I did give her 3 dodge, but that's just because I give every unit 3 dodge, get triggered. But anyways, moving on. Her links: Battlefield Diva, Berserker, the same lineage, Warriors of Universe 6, Prepared for Battle, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. She has one attack link, and it's a Broly link, basically. So she has Berserker, and that's her only attack link. She doesn't have Super Saiyan or anything. So basically, like, and the thing about this link is, on top of no one having it, it's only active when your HP is below 50%. Like, Big Bad Bosses is fine when your HP is below 80%, because that's, you know, that's realistic, but 50%, you won't see that very often, and no one has it on top of that. So she doesn't have Super Saiyan, and she has so many key links. Battlefield Diva, key link, you know, the Saiyan lineage, key link, Warriors of Universe 6, key link, Prepared for Battle, key link, Tournament of Power, key link, Shattering the Limit, key link. She has 6 out of her 7 links are key links. And then she's on Universal Survival Saga, Pre-Earth Saiyans, and Universe 6. Now, I don't have Transforming Vegeta. That is like one of the only Dokkan Fest exclusives I'm missing. So we're only going to be showing her off here on the Universe 6 team. She should look pretty good, though. Because she doesn't have any attack links, really, her best rotation will be with Champa and Vados. Now, she will get hit really hard, just because of the fact that she has no defense. So here, she's at 1.2 million, and will most likely do an additional super attack. So I don't know what she'll be at when we actually get Champa on rotation as well. Oh, yep, there's that additional. And now she could also get a 3rd super attack. That's why units that have additionals are so insane, is because once you get some dupes in them, they have a really good chance of doing, like, 3 super attacks, or, like, depending on how many additionals they can get. Actually, one thing I don't know, 2 key, 30%, I'm pretty sure that's the same thing Vados gives. Yeah, 2 key and 30%, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to float her off here just because she doesn't share Berserker with Kale, so there's no, on this team, there's no real way to activate the Berserker link, which is her only attack link. I guess you could activate it on the Pure Saiyans team, and it is a decent enough attack link that it might get her highest attack, but it's like, you're not going to run her on a Pure Saiyans team, even if you just started the game. You're probably going to re-roll and get something better than her on that team. I don't know, that's just the way that I kind of feel. She's a decent option, like, for this team, but I think her and AGL Khalifa, well, I guess her more than AGL Khalifa, this Kale really does kind of need an easy A. Like, she's fine offensively. They could leave her passive offensively alone, just give her, like, 70% defense at the start of turn, and then boom, she's, like, really good. But the way it is now, she just takes a lot of damage. Let's see. Alright, so here she's at 60,000 defense. Does Champa give defense? Alright, so she has 70% defense and attack from the support type units. So that's actually a lot, like, cumulatively from supports. Here she's at 1.47 million. That's probably going to be the highest we see her all video. I do want to see her without support type units as well, though. Just because, you know, that's on this team. I'm not sure actually how realistic that is, but, like, on most teams, you're not going to, oh, well, there's a crit. So she does do, like, almost an insane amount of damage. But, you know, I'm not sure if I'd recommend rainbowing her. She was just a unit that I already had a few orbs in, and I was like, if I already have a few orbs in a unit, I'm probably just going to rainbow them once I get full copies. So that's what I decided to do here. Ooh, nice crit from Champa. Champa didn't even have his full passive active there. I am taking on the easier boss rush stage here, just because the Universe 6 team is a little squishy. Like they can get hit really, really hard, just because hit isn't really like a tank or anything. Caulifla, Kale, Champa, the only one here who is really like reliable defensively is Vados, because Vados does have a good chance to dodge. I really do want to rainbow Vados, but the thing is, like, I don't have very many orbs at the moment, so I'm not really rainbowing many free-to-play units. If, like, I have full copies of a summonable unit and I have a few orbs in them, I am just going to rainbow them anyway. And depending on what new units come out, I might just need to pick up orbs in the battlefield shop, which I wouldn't really recommend doing, because obviously there are, like, LRs and stuff in the battlefield shop that are probably more worth your battlefield medals, gems, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember what they're actually called. The units are actually probably more worth it than the orbs, but sometimes you just need orbs real quick and you can just pick them up. Especially when you're hoarding your battlefield currency like I am right now, because as soon as the LR King Cold and Mecha Frieza came out on JP, I was like, yep, that's it, that's what I want. So I rainbowed LR Metal Cooler, and I think the next unit I'm going to try and rainbow is that King Cold and Mecha Frieza. I need to float off a unit that doesn't get support here. Just because, like, I feel like Oob is fine. Like, Oob is a decent unit. Like, he's good for Super Battle Road and stuff because of that full heal that he can give you when you're below, I think it's 30%? 40% HP? I don't remember exactly what it is. It's something like that. So he's a decent unit. He's by no means bad, but, like, I feel like I would find myself using King Cold and Mecha Frieza a lot more, just because, yeah, I feel like they have better links. The way that Oob's built is really poor, just because his links almost entirely change when he fuses with Boo, and if, let's say you have him linked up pretty well before he transforms, after he transforms, he's not linked up well at all. So it's very difficult to optimize his links. It's actually very similar to the Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Vegeta, who just came out on JP. You know, the Goku goes Super Saiyan 3, the Vegeta goes Majin. It's kind of difficult to optimize their links. I actually think it's easier to optimize theirs than Oob's, though, because the thing about Oob is it's like he doesn't really ever have great links, whereas that Goku and Vegeta, it's just like they go from prepare for battle to over in a flash. But on both of their teams, you can run Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. And Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is kind of a bridge. He has both over in a flash and prepared for battle. So you can kind of do that there. What am I talking about right now? I did not pay attention throughout this entire event. Like that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta event, I did not pay attention at all. So I think here we should have the no support rotation. Okay, well, I meant like next time we see it. And then after that, I think we're going to call it a video. I know this is a quicker one. I know all of the showcases recently have been very quick and we haven't cut much, but that's just because the units that have been happening to Rainbow recently don't have many teams where they can like be shown off on, you know? They're not like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, who has 10 different category teams, and I can pick any of them to show him off and he'd look great. It's just like, I mean, they have one actual category team, or in this Kale's case, you know, she has 3 category teams, but Pepe Gals isn't like a real category team, at least on global yet. On JP, I think they get a decent leader skill, and then Universal Survival Saga and representatives of Universe 6 are kind of like one category team right now, so I can't really show them off. Like, Hit leads both of those teams. I mean, I guess I could have ran a Jiren team, but then it feels like, you know, I'm trying a little too hard. Alright, so she's still over 1 million here with no support. That's really good, obviously, with all the additionals and stuff. Definitely has aged a little bit, you know. By the way, she has no defense and stuff. I feel like they would never release a unit like her today, just because of the lack of her defense, but definitely overall an okay unit. I think that's everything I wanted to see here. I guess I'm going to need to Dokkan with Champa just because I can. One thing I do want to do is, if I haven't already, have I rainbowed Champa? I want to check that after this. Because we're getting a Dokkan mode here. Champa's at 1.5 million. He definitely has his passive active here. So I don't think I rainbowed him. I think I need one more dupe to rainbow him, probably. If I had to guess. Because most of the units in my box are at, like, 90%, and they're just, like, waiting to get that last dupe. Okay. So I do just I know this has nothing to do with this video at all. Champa. Oh, Champa has 3 dupes. Yeah, okay, so I need 1 more. So anyway, as soon as I get a dupe for this guy, expect the video out on him. That 200% attack buff is monstrous, that he has a medium chance of getting. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please consider leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Blah, and I'll see you guys next time.